Ms. Campbell, what brings you here in my courtroom today?
Your Honor, I'm here for a paternity test with Mr. Bailey because he actually denies that he has a kid with me. I work at Home Depot. I met him at Home Depot. He's a truck driver, and I like older men, and I thought he was really interesting and real smooth, you know. We got to spend some time together, and he just became, you know, a super player, just move whenever he wanted to move, talk to me whenever he wanted to talk to me. Of course, he is a truck driver, so he can do what he wants. But I have a kid with him, and he's denying that he has a kid with me. And I also heard that he has 2 wives, so I'm just not sure what he has going on.
Well, this is quite interesting, because when I saw you, I recognized you. He definitely has 2 wives, because I remember you, Mr. Bailey. You definitely stood out like a sore thumb.
Well, you know, Your Honor, I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back.
Happy to be back is what he says to me.
This is ridiculous. Like, his behavior is crazy. I would think as an older man, he would just act more respectfully, but he doesn't.
Okay. Well, let me talk to you, Mr. Bailey. Let me get your background on things. How did you guys meet? How did this all come about?
Well, you know, Your Honor, I had to fix my bathroom toilet one day, and so I stopped by at Home Depot and decided to go in there and do some things and check things out. And I ran across this beautiful young lady right here. And so I forgot all about my toilet needing fixing, but we chatted for a minute and we talked for a little bit, and
we also went out on a couple of dates.
We decided to go out one evening. So, you know, me being the person that I am, trying to be a gentleman and everything, yeah, I took her out to this fancy steakhouse here in town. But, you know, we got to talking and everything, and it got kind of late, so I had a couple of drinks in me, and she had some drinks in her. So we just decided to go down to get a room somewhere. And so, you know, one thing led to another, but I was pretty sure that night that I had my Jimmy on. So I couldn't, this baby thing, it's kind of over my head. I don't know about all this other stuff you're talking about.
All right. So, Ms. Campbell, was this a relationship or,
Yes, Your Honor, it was a relationship. Maybe a month in, he started to live with me. I also have a kid with somebody else from my previous relationship. So, yeah, when he started to move quite weird and however he wants to, and it became like super serious, I feel super played right now. Like, Jimmy, we were in a relationship. What is that for?
And what do you got to say about this?
Well, you know, I'm still out there on the road, Your Honor, out there driving the trucks and everything and stuff, and so, you know, I travel all 50 states, you know. So
hey, you making babies every 50 of them, eh?
And you know, I got to keep moving. I can't just stay still in one spot. But you know, as far as this baby is concerned, I don't know about all of that. But you know, we stayed together for a little while, and she does have a son. I call him the little rascal, and you know, we have fun. We go out. I take him to the park whenever I see him and come by there. But most of my time is on the road, Your Honor. I'm driving.
We were in a relationship.
I'm rolling.
We were in a relationship.
I got to keep things moving, you know.
All right. So, Mr. Bailey, last time you was in my courtroom, if I can remember correctly, you was the father of all 6 of them kids. So now you done added a 7th one. And how many kids do you got out there, Mr. Bailey? Do you even know?
Maybe 6. I don't know.
Jimmy's
maybe
not
7.
Working.
I don't know.
Jimmy's not working.
I'm trying to keep things tight, you know.
I can't tell.
I don't know what I'm out there driving and stuff, and you know, I'm on the road and everything, but I got to keep my game smooth. I got to keep things going and stuff.
All right, so Mr. Bailey, why do you doubt being the father of this child?
Well, Your Honor, while I'm out on the road and stuff, I don't know what she be doing. I don't know what to think. I'm out there, I'm minding my business and everything, and I don't know what she's doing. call her on the phone and nobody answers her. I call her 3 or 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning and, nobody answers the phone or nothing. So
let me get this straight. When you doing your rotation, she just ain't picking up.
she ain't picking up from me, no, Your Honor. She's not doing nothing for me.
Please don't start that. Yeah, you call me at all types of hours of the morning and nighttime. Who's going to be up whenever you calling me? I just don't know your schedule. I'm not going to do that. I have a kid. I already have a kid.
You got a kid, but you also have a daddy. You need to take care of that end too. You need to do something about that end.
Wow. So how does your child feel about this situation, Ms. Campbell?
My child honestly doesn't like him, Your Honor. He doesn't respect him too much. He doesn't see him as a man. He barely sees him. He's a trucker as well. So I keep him, away from the situation, but just to get his opinion, he doesn't like him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, how did you feel hearing her say that the child doesn't even have a bond or connection with you?
Well, I was going to teach him a few things on how to be a player.
Don't see how you have 6 kids.
I was going to teach him a few things, stuff they don't learn in school or nothing.
He don't need to be taught by you.
I can't deal with it.
So let me ask you, Ms. Campbell, what was his initial reaction when you told him you was pregnant? Was he happy?
No, Your Honor, he actually asked if it was his.
So
he says the same. Yes, he said the same thing. I'm on the road all the time. I don't know what you're doing when I'm not there.
So his reaction, he wasn't happy when he found out.
No, Your Honor. He actually questioned me about the kid, if it was his. So I literally just left it alone for now. But yeah, he came to be real disrespectful. He's just not who he seems to be, honestly.
Okay. And I mean, does he help provide? Does he bring anything to the table?
No, Your Honor, he does not. He may bring in a meal or two whenever he's around.
Myself to the table.
Whenever he's around. But other than that, no, Your Honor, he does not. He doesn't pay any bills. I pay all my bills. He doesn't give me anything for necessities, anything like that. He'll take me out. He'll pay for the meal for when he takes me out. But other than that, no, Your Honor. He doesn't pay for anything for my kid. He's really not the man I thought he was, honestly.
Right, because I mean, I'm sitting here looking at the age difference, and I'm sure if I was a young lady like you and I met an older man, I mean, it's a lot that come with that. Usually an older man got to take care of.
Yes, Your Honor. I thought he was really one of those men, but he's not, honestly. For him to have 6 kids out here, and he doesn't seem to be taking care of them.
And 2 wives. Let's not forget about that.
Yes, because one wife also called me, but we're not, she came real disrespectful as well because she has a kid with him. So I honestly feel like, yeah, he just picks up really disrespectful women. He's a disrespectful man himself.
Yeah, a lot of growing up to do, seem like.
She don't remember that car that I paid for 2 months ago.
What car? What car?
Well, it's somewhere in the streets.
That's in my name. It's in my name.
It's somewhere in the streets.
You didn't pay for nothing.
Nope.
He didn't pay for nothing, Your Honor. If it's not in his name, he didn't pay for it, Your Honor.
I drive by a house in my truck, and I don't see the car there, so I'm wondering where the car is. So, I paid for a vehicle that, Joe Smo down the street might be driving.
I see. He is a mess. I mean, okay, so have you been involved in this child's life up to this point?
No, like I say, I take the other boy, I take him out to the park and stuff and do things with him. The other one, he don't seem like he want to have no time for nothing. He always busy. He always want to go somewhere else, hang out with the boys somewhere else. His little old friends down the street and stuff. He want to go and hang out with them.
Yeah,
so
Your Honor, he's not.
I let him go and do what he want to do.
Okay, so is there anything that you worried about losing if you are the father?
Yeah, my truck. Losing my money in my truck.
Don't nobody want your truck. Okay, nobody wants your truck. Nobody wants what you're doing. Nobody wants to know what you're doing no more. Nobody wants your truck. You barely have anything to take, so no.
So is there anything you worried about losing?
No.
Not at all. He ain't paying no bills. He ain't taking care of no kids. You ain't got.
He takes. I mean, he does a little bit on the side. Like I said, takes me out to eat. Just to, the bare minimum. He gives me the bare minimum.
Okay, Mr. Bailey. Is there any specific incidents that you can recall that make you think that this child can't be yours?
Honestly, Your Honor, when I'm with her half the time now, I gotta do something to calm my nerves down a little bit.
That's disrespectful.
And
Because last
'cause
time you did not.
I think I drank too much, but I don't know. I gotta have me a drink just to figure it out. I can't keep.
So what do your friends and family members say about this situation?
Your Honor, honestly, they know I like older men, but they didn't think this older man would act like this, like a little boy. So when I told them the situation, yeah, they don't really care for him as well. He's literally just like a monster in our eyes. Like, he's not who we thought he was.
Okay, so what are your friends and family? What are your wives is going once they see this? What are they gonna think about this?
Let's hear what your wives think.
My boys tell me, they give me a little, like that stuff. Player. But
You still
those
got
other women, they I don't know, they in Florida somewhere.
But they calling my phone. Why is one calling my phone?
Yeah,
How you think I know about you having 2 wives?
Yeah.
So, Miss Campbell.
That's an episode for Jerry Springer. I don't know that.
So, Miss Campbell, let me ask you: has your life been affected by this?
Emotionally, Your Honor. Emotionally. Because my father does my father of my child doesn't want to be there. He's denying his child.
And what about you? Have your life all over the place? So I'm even scared to ask the question. Is your life being affected? Probably not.
Hell no.
It ain't being affected at all. I could tell from the last time you was here. It wasn't none gonna be.
I don't know what to do, Your Honor. I'm just, like I say, I'm out there. I ain't out there trying to be no player. It's just in my blood. My old man had it, and he passed it on down to me. So
And you trying to pass it down to all 7 of these kids.
I teach my kids how to grow up right and do some things right.
So let me ask you, Miss Campbell, is there any other potentially fathers or anybody else that can be the father of this child?
Joe.
No, Your Honor.
Joe.
No, Your Honor.
And you hollering for sure?
For sure.
Maybe.
No. Okay.
I want to help you, Your Honor. I want to help you out. Find out who these.
You tried to help me last time, and all 6 of them was yours, so I don't need your help.
Mr. Jimmy wasn't covered that night.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm about to get down to these results because I do have them in front of me, and they are going to read as follows. In the case of 6-year-old Raymond, Mr. Bailey, once again, you are the father.
No, that can't be right. That can't be right. I'm lost here.
No, negative. Never lying. I'm never lying.
I'm lost here, Your Honor.
I'm lost
here.
Okay, so
7. It's 7 of them. You got 7.
It's 7 now that I know of, and I'm sure you're going to be in here much more the route you going, because it seems like you ain't stopping no time soon. So, Mr. Bailey, let me ask you, what do you plan to do now knowing this, that you have a 7th child?
Take care of your kid.
Take
Take care of your kid.
I got to go home and think about this stuff right now.
So, Mr. Bailey, I'm trying to get down to the bottom of it. Where is home? Because you talking about go home and think about some stuff. Where is home even at?
In the back of my truck.
That's where home at. So all these...
I keep it tight, and I got to keep it right. I'm in the back of the truck.
Keep it rolling. He keeping it rolling too.
A rolling stone.
Yes, ma'am.
Wherever leave his hat is his home. Mm-hmm. So, Miss Campbell, now where are you planning? Where's your life gonna go after this? What do you plan to do moving forward?
Take care of my kids.
I question that.
Take care of my kids, Your Honor, because guess what? We got men out here that don't want to take care of their kids. It's from here up.
So with that being said, Mr. Bailey, I'm sure I will be seeing you back here again. And it seems like the results keep coming back. You are the father. So, I'm going to tell you like I told you before. It's time for you to grow up, Mr. Bailey. Grow up.
Is that my name on that paper? I think you might have the wrong paper there.
That's Mr. Bailey.
Yeah. All right. So with that being said, court is adjourned. I wish you nothing but the best.